Narcissists target specific people. And you're probably thinking, well, why me? Why has there been a narcissist in my life? There is a reason for this. I'm going to talk about this in the video. Hello and welcome. I hope that you're all doing really well. So, the reason why narcissists target certain people, and it's not fair that it's got to be you. Like, why is it you? And you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, like, what is there, or what is there something about me? Why a narcissist has been in my life? Like, why I was specifically targeted by a narcissist? Why are they in my life? Like, seriously, what is going on? So this is what I'm going to be talking about in the video. But before I get into the video, please know that I do go live on this channel once a week. Please see the description box for more details. And also, I've got more details on the community tab. Usually over on there, you can choose the title of the live stream that is going to be happening later that week. So please check out the description box and the community tab. Right, so why narcissists target specific types of people? Well, basically, what it is it's you. It's you, people like you. Narcissists are highly predatory, which means that they will look out for certain characteristics and certain things within an individual that will make them agreeable, that will make them kind, compassionate. People who usually are going to listen and be compliant with the narcissist. People who are not going to present a challenge is what the narcissist is really looking at. And so you're probably thinking to yourself, well, hold on a minute, like, was I too easy? Was I too open? What was it about me? Well, my friends, what I don't want you to start doing is looking at all of this and thinking that some of this was actually your fault. No, this isn't your fault, but there's certain characteristics that you have that would make you quite attractive to a narcissist. Now, this isn't about you changing. That's not what I'm saying here, and I don't want you to change. But what you will need to do is have better protection, or have better or stronger boundaries that will make you see and understand and be able to put appropriate boundaries in place when somebody like that comes along. Usually when you're interacting with this person, something is gonna not feel quite right. You're going to feel like something is a little bit off par, something is not making sense, or something just doesn't feel right. And you're gonna feel that within your gut. And your intuition is gonna be telling you that something is not okay here. Now, I know that a lot of us override our intuition, and that is no judgment here, because it is something that we do tend to do because we are kind, because we are compassionate, we believe in people, we love people, we want to be kind to others. However, this is exploited against us. So this is why narcissists will take advantage. Yes, my friends, this is what has happened. The narcissist would have taken advantage of you, of your kindness, your compassion, and your belief in them. You see, the narcissist doesn't want to work hard. They want things easy. So when they're seeing these certain characteristics in a person, this makes them very happy and think, this is a great person for me. Now, as human beings, we don't tend to be predatory. We don't tend to exploit others. We don't tend to have an agenda behind, the friendship, the relationship, or the interaction with that person. You see, this is really a mental health issue. With someone to be doing something like that causes you to question, like, what's going on here? Like, why are you doing that? You see, narcissists need to do that because they know in themselves they don't actually fit in with the people around them. So they need to make sure that they do fit in, and so that people accept them, people like them, people want to feel like they are their friends, like they are accepted. So the narcissist will try and make themselves more like the people around them so that they feel accepted within that scenario, within that place, within the people around them. You see, this is their validation. This is their validation that somebody is paying them attention. You see, the narcissist needs to be liked, because this is how you're going to get the attention. The narcissist needs to build up trust, because this is how you're going to get accepted. This is how they're going to get validation. So that's why the narcissist will make it their absolute mission to get people to validate them, to like them. This is what they live for. This is the number one thing that is on their minds. They are wanting people to basically validate them. And when they do that, when somebody validates and trusts the narcissist, this is how they get supplied. This is how they get their needs met. So think about it, like, so when someone's agreeable, when someone is compliant, the narcissist is getting their needs met, because it doesn't present a challenge for the narcissist. They can get their needs met by putting minimal effort in. And that's really what's going on here. That's really what is happening here. There's no other thing here. Like, it's not the fact that there's anything wrong with you, because look, we never think that people like this exist in the world, do we? We don't think that, you know, like, these people can be so nasty, so evil, and want to get this from you. We don't think that this is going to happen. And why should we? Because we've never really come across people like that. Like, people like this kind of exist in the movies, you know, like in the thrillers or in the horrors. Like, you don't think that this person is going to do that. You don't feel like they have another agenda, but you see, these people do. And that's what makes this whole interaction so toxic and so upsetting, that somebody would go out of their way and do this to you. It's not the fact that they are doing this to you. This is their way of surviving. This is their way of feeling good about themselves. This is their way of kind of justifying to themselves that, actually, do you know what? I am accepted. I am okay. Because the dark secret that the narcissist is holding is their past. It's their past of abuse. They don't want anyone to know that, because they're embarrassed of it. So this is why they create this facade. This is why they create these lies, and they want everyone else to believe it. They don't want people to find out about them. They don't want people to know anything about them, because this is what is actually the narcissist's nightmare, for someone to be able to expose them, to see them for who they are. This is why they spend so much time, you know, studying people, trying to be friends with them, trying to get people to like them and trust them. And then they create this whole lie, like who they actually are. They don't really have a stable sense of self, so they don't really know who they are. So this is why they mold themselves into others. This is why when you get into these relationships with the narcissist, you're thinking, oh my God, they're a little bit like me. This is so great because they are my soulmates. But actually what's going on here is they are basically molding themselves into you so that they can build trust, and that you will like them, you will fall in love, and you won't leave them. They don't actually want you to leave. So they just want you to be compliant. They want to get on with what it is that they are doing, and you just accept it. And then everything's okay. I mean, that's how you make a relationship work with a narcissist. Not like you want to, but that is what they are looking for. That's what they want. And so this is why they tell you, you know, things that you want to hear, things that, you know, don't really make sense at all, but make sense in the moment, because what they're telling you is lies. This isn't true. And so this is why narcissists will target these specific types of people, is because you are agreeable. You are compliant. And so you got to look at this, okay? You can't believe everything that everyone tells you. You have to use your discernment, because there are a lot of people out there, let me tell you guys, that will tell you what you want to hear in that moment, but they're not going to be able to deliver on what it is that they're actually saying. So this is quite hurtful, you know, that somebody would do this and tell you lies, but you have to use your discernment. And this is what I said at the beginning of the video, like when you know, you have your gut instinct, or, you know, when you follow your intuition, that is not wrong. That is always going to tell you the truth. That is going to initiate a feeling or alarm bells, and you're going to think, ah, okay, there's something going on here that maybe is not okay. Like, maybe I need to listen to that. And so that's what I mean. You really have to look at this from a different perspective. It's not that you are vulnerable, that you are blind and you couldn't see it, that this is your fault in some way. No, you've got to understand that there are people out there who are going to do this. And you need to have your awareness about you to understand that people like this exist, and they are going to siphon your energy. They're going to want your kindness, because you are really not, you got to imagine you're like a magnet. Okay, because you're so kind, you're so lovely. Let me tell you, this is rare. This is rare in today's society. People are a little bit different. They're a little bit more contained and a little bit more think solely about themselves. But it's about you protecting you. It's not about you changing who you are, but you just need to protect your qualities. All right, these are your assets. These are the things that make you stand apart from other people. And believe me, toxic people, narcissists are going to see that. So you need to be able to protect yourself from others. Don't be so willing to share information, telling everyone everything. You know, I know that you want to make friends or you want people to think of you in a certain way, but do not share this type of information so willingly. You have to, when you're building trust with someone, or when you're wanting to trust, or when you are wanting to know what this person is about, you have to take your time and you have to study them. You have to kind of take a step back and watch, because to be honest with you, people will reveal themselves after a certain amount of time, and you will know what their intentions are. It's not going to be so apparent at first, because remember, everybody shows their best side at the beginning. So you've got to take your time, get to know this person. Remember, think about any feelings that are arising and any things that you're feeling within you, and pay attention to that. This isn't about, you know, a quick fix. This isn't about, you know, trying to be the kindest or the nicest person. Take a step back and just see it for what it is, not for what you want to see it, but for what it actually is. Because you have these beautiful qualities about you that people will want to exploit and use for their own gains. So I really hope this video helps you to understand why narcissists target certain people. And if you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship and a journal club, and if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. The journal club would be great if you're already undergoing therapy and just need some extra help. You know, this would be like a great resource alongside your therapy. Also, I do have a Discord server, which is absolutely free to join. This is a community of like-minded individuals where you can share experiences, talk openly, because it is all a safe, confined space. And there's people on there like literally 24/7, because there's people there from all around the world. So if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below for the link. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.